Hey, I'm Veronica Drake, and I'm going to talk to you today about something that everybody seems to email me about. And this topic, once you get this down, everything else opens up. So the topic is how to know the difference between your intuition and your own thoughts. Okay, so simply stated, intuition is that little tiny voice inside of you. And for me, I know because I've been told it is the voice of the Creator, it is the voice of the divine. It is the same thing that created us. He created us with a piece of Him in us, and that's our soul. And the way that our soul talks to us is through our feelings, and our intuition is our feeling. And intuition is information that spontaneously appears out of nowhere without any conscious effort on your part. You just know that you know that you know. Okay? So intuition is our inner wisdom, our inner guidance, that small little voice that can often sound like a whisper. Now, you know that voice that says, ooh, the hair on the back of my neck stands up, stay away from that person, don't go that way. Or we can refer to it as that aha moment when we just know that we know. Now, here's the thing. We're born into this world as our scalp is opened, our crown is open, so that the divine comes in. I believe that's where it enters. As we grow older, it closes, and the connection becomes less and less. And so as a result, the brain kicks in, and we begin to program our memory banks, our brain, just like our computer gets programmed. We buy it and it doesn't have all the things in it we want. And so we go out and we have to buy the extensions. Maybe we get apps for our phones. The same is true for our brain. We have to stock the memory bank. We have to put into our brain what it is that we will use later, or how we solve things goes into the brain once we use it. So once we experience something, we have that memory. And so we will oftentimes, if something is similar, resonates as similar to us, we'll go back in the brain and we'll go, I have this. Why don't I just use this? Yeah, this kind of looks like that, so I'll make that. Now that's way too much talk because the brain is much more sophisticated than that. However, that's how a lot of people make decisions, relying on what they know, what they've programmed, okay, whether it fits or not. And the reason there's so much struggle with it is because most times it doesn't fit. You're trying to solve a problem with the same mind that created it. I think Einstein said that's the definition of insanity. Okay, intuition. Intuition, when you get an intuitive hit, you feel good. You're like, yeah, I got this. That feels really, really good. And there's a settledness about it. There's a comfort level that you just know that you know that you know, and you begin to trust it even more deeply. Now, deep down inside, you always know that you know, but here's the thing. You go back to your mind and you pick what you know, and only by screwing up or making mistakes can we file that under, that ain't going to work. Okay, so before we get that far, why not just say, all right, I know what's in here, but how about if we just go to my gut feeling? What do I got in there? Okay, now, a sure sign that it's your thought and not your intuition is if you keep asking over and over and over, and you keep asking the same question, okay? And you keep coming back to the same answer, that you keep answering it with, yeah, but I can't, and it feels heavy. That's your mind. When you ask for a sign and you get it, you're going to ask to be shown, and it's going to bring some people get chills, some people get tingles, other people just have a distinct hardcore knowing. For me, I always get the yeah, that makes sense, and then I go from there. That's my little my line. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Now, if you're constantly trying to make things fit, if you get an answer and you're still struggling with it and you're still all over the place and you've got, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do this, and you're still trying to rationalize it, okay? Rationalizing is trying to make something real that's not real. Okay, you're trying to rationalize, you're trying to make it fit into this compartment that you know up here, and it's just not fitting. That's a sign that you're wrestling with your own thought. Okay, so one of the other things that I know is people get tripped up and give up, okay, when intuition gives answers that the ego, or i.e. we, don't like. And so we just give up and we say, well, that's not it. That can't be it. People want quick answers. They want easy solutions. And I'm going to tell you this from personal experience. When your intuition kicks in, when your intuition talks to you, it is anything but easy. You will get direct guidance, but guess what? You have to go do something about it. Okay? And that's why a lot of people don't want to listen to their intuition. You get that gut feeling. How many times have you had that gut feeling? Oh, I shouldn't do that. But you do it anyway. And then you're like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was informative. And if you like this and you like learning this, you need to check out School of Spiritual Arts. I just started it. It's a membership program. Very incredibly, stupidly available affordably, okay? So you need to click the link, check it out, and I'm teaching this very thing plus all things spiritual. So do me a favor, subscribe to this channel, click the little bell to get notifications, and then go check out School of Spiritual Arts. If this is your shtick and you like this, you're gonna love School of Spiritual Arts. Thank you.